안녕하세요 여러분. 그동안 잘 지내셨어요? Welcome to lesson 28 of Hello Korean. 저는 스리시라고 합니다. Before starting the lesson, we would like to say thank you to all of you for your kind support. Now, in lesson 28, let's learn how to tell time in Korean. This lesson is specially made by considering all the details of time telling, including grammar, AM, PM, phases of the day, and a lot of practice questions. 지금 몇 시예요? This means, what is the time right now? 지금 오후 3시 20분이에요. This means, it is 3:20 p.m. right now. So now, after this lesson, start telling time in Korean. 여러분, learning a foreign language requires a lot of effort, dedication, and patience. And also systematic academic learning plays a very important role. We hope our lessons are helpful to the learners. We will always try to improve our lessons and keep the content easy, simple, and accurate. 그래서 열심히 공부하십시오. 화이팅! So let me call 선생님. 안녕하세요 선생님.
안녕하세요 여러분, and welcome to the lesson 28 of Hello Korean. In this lesson, we are going to learn how to tell time in Korean. And if we see the learning objectives of this unit is, this lesson is, first we have to learn the vocabularies regarding the time, then telling the time for hours, minutes, seconds, AM and PM, and one grammar, that is time particle A, and the pronunciation rule. Let's start with the vocabulary. As we can see, there are 4 words on this screen. Meanings are already here. I will repeat the Korean words. You have to repeat after me, Roman. Let's start now from number 1. Vocabulary is related to Shigan. Shigan is time. Number 1, say Shigan. Shigan. One more time, Shigan. Number 2, she. She is used for telling hours. She. She. Number 3, hun for minutes. Say hun. Hun. Number 4, cho. 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 잘했어요 여러분. Let's move to next. Number 5 is, say 새벽. 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 Number 6, 아침. 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 Number 7, 오전. 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 Number 8, 정오. 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 Very good. Next is number 9, 오후. 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 Number 10, 저녁. 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 Number 11, 밤. 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 Number 12, 자정. 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 So we have completed now 12 vocabularies, 여러분. What you have to do? Please memorize spellings, pronunciation, and word meanings. Now let's move to one conversation, 여러분, to see how the conversation about time telling, time asking is going on here between Sanvi and Ashni. See sentence number 1. Ashni 씨, 한국어 수업이 몇 시에 있어요? Number 2. 오전 9시에 있어요. Number 3. 언제 지하철을 타요? Number 4, 오전 7시 30분에 타요. So if we see these 4 sentences, you can see where is the time, and there is a one grammar time marker A is used to tell the time, Yorobun. So before proceeding further, Yorobun, let's do one time repetition. So start from number 1. Say ashnishi 한국어 수업이 몇 시에 있어요? 오전 9시에 있어요. 언제 지하철을 타요? 오전 7시 30분에 타요. 네. So keep doing the repetition, 여러분. Practice. And now let's move how to express time in Korean language. First condition is, for telling time in Korean, we must know native Korean numbers and Sino-Korean numbers. This is the precondition, Yorobun. Before knowing these two types of numbers, Yorobun, we cannot tell time in Korean. And for this, you can refer to lesson 20. So for hours, we have to use native Korean numbers, and for minutes and seconds, we have to use Sino-Korean number. Clear, Yorobun? Yes. Now, see this screen, Yorobun. For the hours, we have to use native Korean numbers, that is Hanatul Setnet. For the minutes, we have to use Sino-Korean number, that is Le Samsa. And for the seconds also, we have to use the Sino-Korean number, that is Le Samsa. So this difference is very important, Yorobun. Please memorize this. Yes. Now coming to the practical usage of native Korean numbers for telling the answers. First, we have to check this point here. This is very important. From number 1 to number 4, native Korean numbers takes a shortened form for telling time here. See, original number 1 is Hana. Shortened form will be Han. For telling time, if I want to say 1 o'clock, then I have to say Hanshi, not Hanashi. Clear, Yorobun? Please never say Hanashi, it must be Hanshi. Hanshi meaning is 1 o'clock. In the same way, see number 2, Tul. Tul will be Thu, and it will be Thushi. Thushi. Number 3, Seth will be shortened to Se, and 3 o'clock will be Seshi. See number 4, Neth will be shortened to Ne, and 4 o'clock will be Neshi. Come to number 11. Here also we have to use number 1 Hana. So here will be shortened form rule will be applied. Number 11, Yol Hana will be shortened to Yol Han. So for 11 o'clock we have to use Yol Hanshi. And in the same way for the 12 o'clock Yol Thushi. So this shortened number we have to use wherever we are using 1, 2, 3 and 4. Clear, Yorobun? Now let's start telling time in Korean for hours. See number 1, 1 o'clock will be Hanshi, 2 o'clock will be Thushi, 3 o'clock will be Seshi, 4 o'clock Neshi, 5 o'clock Thasoshi, 6 o'clock Yososhi. In the same way, 7 o'clock will be Ilgopshi, 8 o'clock Yodolshi, 9 o'clock Ahupshi, 10 o'clock Yolshi, 11 o'clock Yolhanshi, 12 o'clock Yoltushi. Please memorize this table, Yorobun. Now hours are completed and it's time to do some practice. Here we have to write the times from number 1 to number 12 after seeing the clock. For example, number 1 is 1 o'clock. We have to write here Hanshi. So request is please pause the screen now. Don't move further, Yorobun. Please complete this exercise and you can check the answers at the end of the lesson. So without writing Yorobun, it will be very difficult to understand. Please write the time now. Now we are moving to the next part, how to tell minutes in Korean Yorobun. See here, for minutes, what we have to add, si pun. In the blue color font, it is mentioned Yorobun with Sino-Korean numbers. Again, please understand this carefully. For minutes, we have to add pun with Sino-Korean numbers. C number 1, Sino-Korean number is il. Add pun, it will become ilbun, meaning is 1 minute. In the same way, number 2, that is e. Add pun, it will become ibun, 2 minutes. C number 3, that is sam. Add pun, it will become sampun, meaning is 3 minutes. So in this way, you can see on this screen, minutes are explained till number from 1 minute to 30 minutes Yorobun. So I hope you can memorize this. If you know the Sino-Korean numbers, it is very easy Yorobun. Just we have to add pun. Come to the next part. In the same way, minutes are continued from 31 minutes to 59 minutes. So this table we have to memorize, then only we can tell time in Korean. So 2 parts are over now, telling hours in Korean and telling minutes in Korean. So let's move to the next part. Now let's do some exercise Yorobun. How? See first example. Time is 10:20. How to express this time in Korean? For the 10, native Korean number is yol. And for hours, we have to write shi. So 10 o'clock will become yol shi. And for 20, we have to use Sino-Korean number. Sino-Korean number for 20 is iship. And to express minutes, we have to add pun. So time will become yol shi iship pun. Yol shi iship pun. Are you understanding or not, Yorobun? How to express time? Again, for the hours, just as she with native Korean numbers, and for the minutes, add pun with Sino-Korean numbers. So first is yol shi iship pun. Now see number 2 clock. Time is ahop shi open. Ahop shi open. In this way, Yorobun, we have to tell that time. I hope, Yorobun, you are understanding. Keep doing practice. Let's move to the next part. And this part is regarding how to tell samshipbun. Like for 30 minutes, we can say samshipbun or pan. For example, if you want to say time is 4:30, you can say either this neshi samshipbun or neshi pan. Both are equivalent, Yorobun. The meaning of pan is half, and 30 minutes is the half of an hour, Yorobun. So pan is also used in the daily life, Yorobun. So let's check example number 1. How to express the time 3:30. First option is seshi samshipbun, and we can say seshi pan also. Number 2, 8:30, we can say yodolshi samshipbun or yodolshi pan. Both are correct, Yorobun. You can use any of these options. So it's time to do exercise. There are 12 clocks, Yorobun, and time is written. Clocks are also there, time is also written. You have to do this practice now. Please pause the screen. Pause the screen. After pausing, take your time Write the answers from number 1 to number 12 and you can check the answers at the end of the lecture, 여러분. 알겠어요, 여러분? 네, 잘하세요. So, after completing this exercise, let's move to the next part, that is to tell seconds in Korean. For seconds, we have to add cho with Sino-Korean numbers, same we have done in the minutes, 여러분. So if you see number 1 example, time is 3:30 then 15 seconds. How to express this time is 3시 30분 15초. One more time, number 1 example, 3시 30분 15초. And see example number 2, time is 8:50 and 40 seconds. 8시 50분 40초. 8시 50분 40초. So at this stage, we have completed how to express time in Korean by understanding hours, minutes, and now seconds also. Next part is how to express AM and PM. This is also very important, 여러분. Yes. So for the AM, we have to use ojon, and for the PM, we have to use ohu. See this screen. Please be a little careful, 여러분. In Korean, we have to write this AM and PM before the number. And you know, in English, we write after the 여러분 time. Like 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m. But in Korean, sequence will be opposite. So for the AM, we have to add ojon, and for the PM, we have to add ohu before the time. See the example. First example, time is 5:20 a.m. So it will be ojon. Ojon is for AM, which must come before the time. 오전 5시 20분. Number 2, time is 8:30 p.m. For the PM, please add ohu before the time. 오후 8시 30분. Clear, 여러분? Yes. Don't confuse with the English. In English, it comes after the time, but in Korean, it comes before the time. Okay, let's move to next part. This is again the exercise, 여러분. Write the time as shown in the example below. Example is time is 8:15 a.m. This exercise we have to do by using the hours, minutes, and ojon and ohu. So 8:15 a.m. will be ojon 8시 15분. So in the same way, number 1 to number 5, please write the time, 여러분. This is the final stage for writing the time in Korean. Pause the screen, and after completing this exercise, please see the next part, that is grammar A. And again, this is the particle A. Some of you might be thinking, A is having so many uses, 여러분. Yes, it is right. So in this lesson, we are going to learn this time marker A. A can also be used to tell the time. Nay, how? Let's move to the introduction part. See this sentence. This sentence will give you the idea how A is used to express the time. See the English sentence part first. The class starts at 9 a.m. How to say this sentence in Korean? Class, you know, suop. Now 9 a.m. also you know. For the a.m. we have to use ojon. For the 9 hours we have to use ahop, she. And with she, this she, A is attached to. This A is showing the time. And 시작 하다, 시작해요 meaning is to start. 수업이 오전 9시에 시작해요. 네. So this A, now we are going to cover in details here. See here, how to express time in Korean. If we go to the basic point first, there are two stages here. First, we must know how to read the numbers for the hours, minutes and seconds, AM and PM in Korean Yorobun, that we have already completed. The second stage is we have to use one grammar, that is time particle, time marker A here. We just have to add time marker A with the time nouns. And what are time nouns, Yorobun? Time nouns can be hours, minutes, seconds, days, weeks, months, years, etc. Yorobun. So if we know how to express the time, just add A with it, it will show the time. So 2 steps. Second step, we are going to start now how to use time marker A. Time marker A is attached to nouns that indicates time. That is again the time nouns to indicate when an action, event, activity or situation happens. Also, see number 2 point, it is similar to at in the English language. Like you know the sentences, my class starts at 9 a.m. This at is similar for the time marker A in Korean. Grammatical rules, see here, first condition, it can be attached only and only with nouns, and nouns are further Yorobun divided into the time nouns. Don't be confused, you already know A have the multiple uses Yorobun. So for telling the time, this A must be attached without any space with the time nouns only. Now see the conjugation, how the conjugation will happen. Any time noun, there is a pachim, there is no pachim, it doesn't matter. Just select any time noun from Korean, add A with it. Number 1, see ojon, ojon is having the pachim na, ojon A. Number 2, achim, achim is again having the pachim ma, achim A. Number 3, chumar, chumar meaning is weekend, chumare. Number 4, ohu, there is no pachim, still we are adding A. Number 5, seshi, no pachim, we are adding A. So in brief, there is pachim, there is no pachim, just simply add A in both the cases. So grammar conjugation is clear, Yorobun. How to add A with the time nouns, all these 5 are the time nouns. 네, 잘했어요. Now, let's do some practice, Yorobun. Conjugation more. Number 1, add A with the ojon. It will become ojon A. Number 2, sepyeok, sepyeok A. Number 3, thasoshi will be thasoshi A. Number 4, yolhanshi A. All these vocabularies we have done already in this lesson, Yorobun, at the starting. Yes. So this is the conjugation practice, and please be careful when we are talking about the time nouns in Korean, Yorobun. This A time marker cannot be used with the following words, Yorobun. See number 1 to number 8. Number 1 is oje, number 2 onal, number 3 nail, number 4 more, number 5 chigam, number 6 onje, number 7 meil, number 8 meichu. Please never add this A time marker with these time nouns. You can use these 8 words directly in the sentence without using A. Clear, Yorobun? Here students make lots of errors, Yorobun. This is the part where we have to be careful. Please make this list and write in your notes, Yorobun. Yes. Now it's time to do some more understanding by seeing these example sentences. Number 1 is Chanan ojon thasoshie ironayo. Meaning is I get up at 5 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. Number 2, 내일 오후 5시에 만나요. Number 3, 저는 오후 1시에 밥을 먹어요. And number 4, 마틴 씨는 아침 6시에 운동해요. Now, let's do the 따라하다 여러분. You have to repeat after me. All these 4 sentences, let's do the practice. Number 1, 저는 오전 5시에 일어나요. 저는 오전 5시에 일어나요. 네. Number 2, 내일 오후 5시에 만나요. 다시 한번. 내일 오후 5시에 만나요. Number 3, 저는 오후 1시에 밥을 먹어요. Number 4, 마틴 씨는 아침 6시에 운동해요. So, if you see these 4 sentences, we can see time marker A here. I hope these 4 sentences are clear now. Let's move to the next part. It's time to do practice, everyone. This practice is see the pictures and complete the conversation as shown in the example below. See the picture. It is written 9 a.m. and 한국어 수업. See the statement of Kha is 언제 한국어 수업이 있어요? When do you have Korean class? We have to write the answers after seeing the picture. 오전 9시에 있어요. It's at 9 a.m. So in the same way, start writing answers of these questions, 여러분. Let's see number 1. Picture is of school and time is 7 a.m. How to do this exercise? See Kha statement. 몇 시에 학교에 가요? What time do you go to school? Answer is, see on the right side in the bracket it is written in English, I go at 7 a.m. So how to write the answer? What is 7 a.m.? It is just only for the hours we have to use. It will be 네. Very good. 일곱시에 가요. 네, 잘했어 여러분. In the same way, number 2, 언제 회사에 가요? What time do you go to company? You have to write in the answer, I go at 8 a.m. 여러분. 네. Now come to number 3. 가 언제 카페에서 만나요? Please write the answer. Let's meet tomorrow at 7 p.m. So here it is written below the picture, neil meaning is tomorrow. 7 p.m. you know how to write the answer and you have to add a time marker with 7 p.m. Please write the answer. And number 4, 언제 친구를 만나요? 아침 9. Will meet at morning 9 o'clock. So how to write this answer? Morning is 아침. 9 o'clock, 여러분, you know how to write number 9 in native Korean numbers by adding particle this. Our she, and with she you have to add a. Please write this. And take your time, 여러분. Let's move to number 5. 언제 제주도에 가요? I will go at 10 p.m. Write the answer. Number 6. 몇 시에 지하철을 타요? What time do you board the metro train? I board on train at 10 a.m. Right? Very good, everyone. Keep writing, and answers are at the last of the lesson. It's time to do some more activity. We can see there are 5 clocks, everyone. See time carefully and write in your notebooks. What is the time in number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yes. Pause the screen now. After writing the time, go to the next screen. That is to wrap up this lesson 28 now. First point. Time marker A is attached to nouns that indicates time. That is also called known as time nouns to indicate when an action, event, activity, situation happens. Number 2, it is similar to at for the time in English language. An example is 한국어 수업이 9시에 있어요. 한국어 수업이 9시에 있어요. Korean language class is at 9 a.m. So we have completed this grammar also, and one pronunciation rule. Please see the spelling of chonwa in the red color. Chonwa, chonwa. Chonwa will be pronounced as chona. Chona. Rule is when the sound of ha consonant comes after vowel. Number 2, nasal sounds like ma, na, and 3, liquid sounds like la. The sound of ha is not pronounced. The spelling will remain the same, original, only the pronunciation will be changed. See the example first. Spelling is undongwa. Undongwa. Pronunciation will be undongwa. Undongwa. Number 2, spelling is chiachol. Chiachol. Pronunciation will be chiachol. Chiachol. Number 3, spelling is marhada. Marada. And the pronunciation will be marada. Marada. So ha sound will not be pronounced. So let's move to the next. These are the answers, for all the exercise. Please match your answers here. I hope you have 12 out of 12 in exercise 1, 12 out of 12 in exercise 2, and then exercise 3. 5 questions are here. And last exercise is exercise 4. So if there is any error, please match the answers and then find out where was the mistake and write that answer 5 times again. And this is for the activity. Answers are here. And lesson 20 is completed. 28 is completed now. Congratulations, 여러분. 축하합니다. And in the next lesson, lesson 29, we are going to continue the times for telling the dates, months, and days of the week in Korean language. See you in lesson 29, 여러분. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계십시오.
안녕하세요, 여러분. 공부를 잘 하셨어요? 어땠어요? Now please practice telling time in Korean, and for this you must know both native Korean numbers and Sino-Korean numbers. For hours we add she, and for minutes hun. 여러분, 힘이 하나 있어요. I want to tell you a secret. I also learned Korean language at King Sejong Institute, Korean Cultural Center, India, New Delhi. If you want to know more about Korean language and culture, just go to the homepage of Korean Cultural Center, India, New Delhi. You will find lots of information there. 그럼 진심으로 감사합니다. 다음에 뵐게요. 안녕히 계십시오.